also just by nature, I'm empathetic and just curious about people. And that carries me a long way because I know
Yeah.
that I grew up in a certain structure and system, but
Yeah.
because I've seen other structures and systems, I'm able to see sort of where my limitations and where my belief systems are so that I can get
Yeah.
curious about somebody else's. And I've been in lots of conversations where people don't realize that there's a belief system that they have because they haven't seen anything that's ever come up against it before. And so it's hard to critique it and to make changes.
Gosh, I really, really like that. It's like, I think it was like somebody said this. I forgot who it's not my quote for sure. I think he said like the antidote to dogmatism is cross cultural experiences. Right? It's really hard to stay dogmatic when you see how different, not good, not bad, how different life is done in other places in the world. Well, before I close here, you said if you could have one superpower, it would be in learning all the languages. But unfortunately, we can't really do that. But you can work on a language, right? So I guess the question here is like, are you currently trying to learn a language?
I am, yeah. I've already learned a lot of Spanish, so I'm always constantly trying to get better at Spanish and also Portuguese. Went and spent some time in Brazil to work on my Portuguese a couple years back, and so I just speak Portuñol because it's all a mix of both of the languages. I used to know a little bit of Haitian Creole, lost a little bit of that, but every time I go to a place, I want to learn a couple words in the language. But right now, I'm most focused on Portuguese. But my friends who are getting married in Mexico, bride is Mexican, her family's all in Mexico, husband is American. They asked me to officiate their wedding. I said, yeah. And then I said, wait a minute, is it in Spanish? And they're like, well, parts of it. I was like, oh God, like Spanish wedding vocabulary to try to officiate this. I am super excited and honored to be able to do that. So learning languages has definitely expanded my world. And I'm constantly trying, like, what's the word for that in this language? And how would I say that? And using Google Translate, it's something that I will probably not rest until I get to a level of fluency that I think is like actually like, I got this now.
Yeah. Awesome. That's amazing. When I was a kid, we